Hi there, Jim here at tutor2u, and good news for A-level economics students. We've got some new resources just arrived. The first two have arrived here from the printers. I'm looking at here the Edexcel A-level economics Theme 1 study book, and there's another study book for Theme 2 with more on the way. So I wanted to catch a few minutes with one of the team, Ruth, who's behind these new study books. Ruth, well done. They look amazing. Do you want to give me an introduction to the concept of the study book to start with?
Absolutely. So the starting point was to really closely analyse the specification. So if you look at the study books, it's organised exactly in line with what's in the syllabus. So just makes it really, really clear that what's in there is exactly what you need to know. Nothing particularly more, nothing less at all. If there is anything extra as an addition, we've clearly highlighted that as an extension idea for something you might be interested in, but no problem if you don't get round to covering it or it's a bit too challenging. So the starting point is to stick with exactly what you need to know. So it's jam-packed full of theory and explanations, linked with lots of relevant examples. It's just a really nicely organised way to gather your thoughts and work out exactly what it is that you need to know.
They do look amazing, but it's like a revision guide in a way, from what I can see. It's like, but a revision guide with bells on. So you've also got these snippets of exam gold and common errors. Do you want to tell us a little bit more about those?
So we spoke to a huge number of teachers and examiners and gathered the most incredible list of all the things that they see going wrong in exams. So we collected all of those. Those are our common errors, and those are the things that can really make a difference to your marks in an exam. And examiners know when they're setting questions which things students tend to get wrong if they haven't quite done their revision properly. So we've flagged those up. We've given examples of how and where things might go wrong. And given lots of advice on how to avoid making those errors and getting it right. The exam tips that are dotted throughout, I say dotted throughout, there's actually loads of them.
Yeah, there are.
There.
That's packed with them.
Again, that really comes from speaking to really experienced teachers and examiners. Just coming up with the little ideas and the little tips that can really make your answers stand out. Things that you can do that can really support the structure and content of your answers. In my mind, those are the things that really make these resources stand out from what else is out there. Yes, most textbooks and things like that cover lots of the theory. Economic theory doesn't really change, but the way in which it's presented is very accessible. And it's just sort of wrapped in a nice little package with all of these exam tips and common errors. So intended to be incredibly, incredibly useful.
And it comes across, it's beautifully produced, but it's, as you say, it's no more than you need. And I think in that sense, it will be ideal as a resource for students right from the start of their course. And of course, particularly as they start to move towards the close of the course and they get into revision for important assessments and mocks and then the final exams too. So it's not just a revision guide for the last few weeks before the exams.
Absolutely not. And I think so many students now, their notes are online. You might be using OneNote to collect everything. And I know from personal experience, it's not always easy to manage your electronic folders and keep everything in a sensible place. So to have something that's physical, that's tangible, that has everything in that you need in a sensible order, you can then use that to help structure your own notes as well. So, just having something there that's nicely ordered in a really sensible fashion is going to be just really helpful on so many different levels as well.
Ruth, that's fantastic. Well done to you and the team. I know you've put a huge amount of work into writing and, of course, designing these new study books. The first two, as we speak now, are out for Edexcel A-level economics. I know Theme 3 and Theme 4 on the way, and AQA A-level economics on the way soon as well. So I guess the best thing is just to sort of keep looking out on tutor2u economics as soon as these books arrive. We let everybody know. And I'd highly recommend teachers and students taking a look at them as they prepare for their assessments and exams coming up. Ruth, many thanks. We'll catch you later.
Absolute pleasure.